Hey everybody, it's Margot.
Guys, I'm such a fucking actress.
And Lydia.
Strong black woman over here.
But you already know why we're here.
Pop off, sis.
I went commando on public transportation, huh?
Oh my god.
I love a good lazy river because I'm lazy and I like water.
Pop off, sis.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of hungover right now.
The content you may not want but deserve.
Pop off.
I think I popped off about that.
You popped off.
Pop off, sis.
Hello everyone. Welcome back after what, like a month? How long has it been? Hello, Lydia.
Hello, Margot. Welcome back. We are back, everyone. This is like foreign territory. So we took 2 episodes off, which is like a month for us because we don't record every week. So it literally has been a month. Whoa.
It's
kind of weird,
strange.
but also like home at the same time.
Yeah. What do I do with my hands? I don't know.
No, but I would say it was a much needed break. Would you agree? I mean, we've been going nonstop and there's been we have a lot to catch up on.
Oh, I feel like we took a break for 2 episodes and like the pop culture world just exploded and there was new drama coming out every day and there's no way for us to cover all of it. But we're going to try.
We're going to try, and that's mixed into our own personal stuff going on. It's just a lot at once. And I feel like our break actually came at a good time too. So,
yes,
you know,
for sure. Exciting things that happen are I graduated. Yay! And Lydia graduated round 2. I mean, you got to come in person
I did.
and graduate at Maryland, which you had to wait a year for. So thank goodness.
Thank goodness. And we got to see each other at graduation. Yes. It was just a good time all around. We got some pictures we will show you and go to Instagram for one. But yeah, it was like the closure I think that we all deserved and needed. And yeah, you're a 2021 graduate. You are officially diplomaed. #BA.
Woo!
College of Arts and Humanities. Shout out. Yeah, you will forever.
Except
always... What?
Fun fact. I still have a library book I need to return.
Oh no. What if they withhold your diploma until you return?
They are going to. So I need to get it back.
Oh,
it's fine. I was supposed to bring it when I went to campus for graduation, which was my first time stepping on on campus since March. And I forgot it. So, it's fine. It's fine. I'll get it in. I'll get my diploma, the piece of paper that was worth however much money, and
you'll get it. But what matters is you finished.
Yes.
Pandemic, resilient, terp graduate. Welcome to the club.
All right, well, let's get into these roses this week because you guys, not only did Lydia and I see each other at graduation for the first time in a year, and it felt so normal. I was like, oh, no time has passed. But then Lydia came to my friends from high school's group's little trip to this house at the Chesapeake Bay.
Wait, you're skipping a whole weekend. I mean, we don't have to harp on it, but just we also celebrated your graduation. You had a graduation party the weekend before.
I did.
We got to celebrate you, and we had some beautiful speeches from the True Bay parents and your lovely boyfriend Jake. Shout out Jake. You had your moment too. I just want you to know that doesn't go unnoticed. It was very fun. And then that was like the pregame to the next weekend when
I mean, we talk about these trips. My friend group has been going on these trips like once every summer since high school, since our beach week at the end of the senior year of high school. We talk about these trips. I'm sure Lydia has heard through the years about these trips, but you don't understand the trip until you go on the trip.
You had to be
and yeah, I mean, okay, hold up. Before we even get into all that, I want to know what your impression was. It what you expected? I mean, you've already seen some of the craziness throughout college. Was it what you expected? What were your thoughts?
It was definitely what I expected, in a way, a little tamer. Like, I think my mind and my anxiety and all that is like so strong that like I think I just like prepared for the worst of the worst, craziest scenario, so that anything less I'd be like, that was fine. Like so yeah, I think it was great. That I'll just say that.
And what was good is that Lydia and I and two of our friends actually ended up just taking a nap together and watching Schitt's Creek one of the days, and it was much needed, and everyone who didn't do that was dead by the end of the night. So
Yeah.
I will say that we had our calm moments because you need it with the crazy.
We did. And I appreciate you, Margot, because I clung to this girl like white on rice. I was like, what are we doing next? Okay, what's next? All right. Because it was a lot. But okay, first tell me, Margot, how did this rank, or like was this like a typical trip that you and your friends would take? Is that how it went? Was it crazier? Was it, in your opinion, what do you think?
I agree that it was a little tamer than most of our trips, which I would not expect because it's been a full ass pandemic and like I haven't been anywhere and I know a lot of the people haven't been anywhere. So but it was only a few days. I mean, we were still crazy, but there wasn't really drama. And like sometimes there's drama. Not saying we're a super dramatic friend group, but you know, like when you drink for a week straight with people, there's bound to be something. I
Sure.
thought overall this weekend was maybe one of our most like wholesome, like friend vibe weekend. Like I had a lot of like deep talks with people, and I think it's because of the pandemic. And we all hadn't seen each other in so long. But yes, that is definitely my rose this week was this crazy weekend trip full of drinking and celebrating graduations and hanging out with adults and seeing them get more fucked up than me and just laughing hysterically about that. It just I was so giddy the whole time, and like Lydia mentioned, at our friend Maggie's graduation party, we showed up. I'd had like one mimosa. Okay, I was not drunk by any means, but I got this like social high, and all of a sudden I was like bouncing off the walls, ready to go, cheering. I mean, you might notice my voice sounds different because I lost my voice for like 4 days,
Love it.
which is not smart as an actor, but it's fine. So overall, I was just so happy to see people, happy to see my friends, happy to see you, and so glad that you could come and partake in our oddness. And yeah, it was just really great. It was good vibes all around.
Good vibes. You summed it up great. I was very grateful to be there. I literally wrote it in our notes because I didn't want to not say it because I was saying it all weekend, but like what you all have as a friend group is so, so special. I hope you guys always have that. Like there were so many times where I'd just be sitting looking at everyone like this is, I hope you all know, like this isn't normal. This isn't common. And like there are so many of you and you all are so close. You literally are like a family. Like you know each other so well. You guys, like I feel like you could go off in any two pairs and be fine. Like it just made me reminiscent of high school. And like, of course, I have people that I'm so still super close with, lifelong friends from high school, but like there is no core group like that. And I was trying to like in my mind put together a group that would go on a vacation together like you all do. And I think it'd be possible, but like it wouldn't be the same. What you guys have is so special and it was so fun to witness that. And I was telling Maggie, you're also all like super welcoming. Like, of course, I knew some of you, and I probably have met almost everyone because you're all so close. You visit each other in college, but like, you guys aren't clicky. Like with a few of us that were either like girlfriends or boyfriends of people or just new to the group, like everyone was willing to talk to each other. Like no one was making you feel awkward. It just you guys are probably the best group to go on a trip with because you're welcoming but also so close with each other, and it was so nice to see that. And I hope you know like it's special. You cherish that forever, and I know you do. And I'm just curious, like as close as you all are and as much history as you all have, like there are some strong ass opinions in your groups and you guys do not agree. And that's maybe where the family aspect comes in, because you can like y'all can be going hard on politics and like be screaming at each other, and the next minute you're like, all right, let's cook dinner. What do you want? I know you're a vegan. Like what's your special? How do you do that? Is it just you guys are just so close it's okay? Like how do you manage that?
Yeah, I think it's because we've seen each other at our worst. We've seen each other at our best, but also we've known each other for so long. And I have to say, it's something that I feel like checks me every time is like, you know, I'm a raging liberal and I will always have my opinions. They will always be mine, but I don't go out of my way to talk to people who have other beliefs than I do. And I think it's important that that is there, even though sometimes I'm like, I want to strangle you, you're wrong. It's like, okay, we have respect for each other. We can talk about this. And you're right. Like we can scream at each other and then be like, let's take a shot, like, and like hug each other and be like, you're the best. But I feel like it has opened up my mind to hearing other points of view, even if I'm like, I disagree completely. I'm like, okay, well, I still know you're a human. I know that you're a loving human. Like I've seen you love, I've seen you show respect to the people you encounter. And we just have different places we're based in these opinions, but that's okay. Which is, I mean, it's definitely strange because sometimes I'm like high and mighty and like, no. And then I'm like talking to people who have the beliefs that I'm like, no about. So
no, but I think you're right. I think it's the history and you see them outside of that context. It's not just fighting with a stranger. So, and that's a good point. I think it is good to just, I'm always of the opinion that hearing other sides makes you smarter in your own opinion. So it's a good thing, but I just love, you guys can literally talk about anything. It's a family thing.
And we do talk about anything. And Lydia, I hope you know that after this trip, you are, even though you might not want to come, you are more than welcome to any trip we ever go on. Like you are part of the family now too. It's so funny because before you came, everyone was like, Lydia's only staying for one night. Like, no. And everyone, like you were the talk of the town.
Oh, really?
This past weekend. Yes. Everyone was like, Lydia's the best. Lydia's the greatest. I'm like, I already knew that. Knew that, but I'm glad you know that too now.
It's so funny you say that. We're just divulging here. Like, because I tend to be, I'm like, I was telling Margot all weekend, she was channeling her Sagittarius energy. We like to be fun. We like to travel. We like adventure and being the life of the party. We're very outgoing, personable people. But I've started learning about myself that, which is a natural thing, but normally I could fight through this. When I don't know what I'm walking into, or I don't know a lot of people, like I will be kind of shy. And I used to not be that way. I used to like not care. So I feel like during parts of the weekend, I felt like, oh, I wish I was like talking more, but like I just couldn't get past like those little nerves or whatever.
Right.
So I feel like I could have been even more fun. So it's funny that they enjoyed me. It's nice to hear.
Of course they enjoyed you. And like I said, invite is open.
Thank
and
you.
Even if you don't want to take me up on it, at some point I'm going to make you take me up on it.
Well, thank you. And I also thank you for your wholesome games and fun things that we did that were not drinking related the whole time. We had our wholesome fun. That, what is it called? Telestrations. Go get you a copy. Go get you Telestrations. I'm going to buy that because that's a great game. You will, if you are a bad drawer, you will be reminded that you suck at drawing, but it's hilarious. Telestrations, enough said. Just to wrap this up, my rose, which is also kind of a thorn, but we're going to call it a rose, is that to get to said weekend, you had to cross the Bay Bridge, the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. Scary as fuck for someone like me. I've been to Ocean City one time. That's it. It's not even that it's super high. It's just long. So like you want it to be over and you're still going on it. And my thing is, I was like, I'm going to drive, I'll have ownership over my car. I'll have like the directions so I can just focus on driving. And that got me through like on the way. Maybe I was excited, like it was a trip. Like I was just focused on getting there. Margot, on the way back, I like had a panic attack at the height of the bridge, like the midway point. I like all of a sudden, like I was like drinking little sips of water to keep my mouth from getting too dry, and I literally felt like I had no control. I was like, I'm about to like veer off the bridge, and I didn't even want it. It got dark for a second.
Oh
like,
no! Oh no!
On the way back, I was like thinking in my head, I'm like, I did this yesterday. Like I got here, so I can get back, but it just felt like it was never gonna end. It felt like the bridge was longer and longer. It was just, I don't enjoy that bridge.
No, I feel you. Like I think on the way there it's 3 lanes and then on the way back it's 2, I think. So you are looking also on the way back, there's the gates aren't as high or something, or they're more see-through, so you can see straight down into like what you would go into. And on the way there, I wasn't even driving. I was like sitting in the passenger seat. I didn't even notice we were on the bridge, but on the way back I was like
yeah.
So So I understand what you're saying. There will be pictures inserted so that you can see how long and crazy this bridge is. But I'm proud of you for making it through, and I hope you're okay.
Thank you. No, I'm proud too. It definitely I don't know if it was the coffee we had that morning, but it took me a minute to like come down from the nerves. Like my body felt nervous for a good couple hours, even after I was off. It wasn't like instant relief once I hit the other side. But it's in the past. I'm sure people use that bridge to commute every day. So what am I saying? So all in all, we are just grateful that we got to see each other. We're grateful for the weekend we had the past couple of weeks, lots of celebrating, and we're happy to be back with you all, aka mom and dad listening or whoever. Anyway, on to what's popping this week. Okay.
There's a lot to cover.
There is. I will promise, never will promise, but I will try to be brief, and I'll let you start, Margot.
Okay, well, first we got to talk about Ben Affleck and J.lo back together.
Of course.
After all these years, after her split from A-Rod, I mean, I don't know. There are whisperings it's a publicity stunt, but I'm kind of here for it. I mean, I love like the reminiscing, but I'm also like, do I wish J.Lo was single for a little bit and could live in like her power singleness? Yes, but also, do they look adorable in the photos that may or may not be a publicity stunt? Yes. So I'm here for it.
I think I'm here for it too. I think if it were like a new guy, I would think it was a publicity stunt, but it's like this is her ex-fiance, so I feel like there's definitely love there. I also think she's trying to stick it to A-Rod a little bit. Not gonna lie, petty, but it's great. We love the messiness. I did love A-Rod and J.Lo for the family. I loved his girls with her kids. They just seem to go well together. So I'm sad for that reason. But Margot, if you're my true friend, you'll watch a movie called Jersey Girl, which is from like the early 2000s. It's called Jersey Girl. It's definitely not like an A-list movie, but it stars J.Lo, kind of. You'll know what I mean when you watch it, and Ben Affleck, and they have a child together, and the child is raised in New Jersey, and I want you to watch it. It's one of my favorite movies.
I'll watch it for you.
Thank you. And I think that they were dating at the time they made that movie is my point. Anyway, it's just the undeniable chemistry.
Yeah, is there.
Yeah.
You can see in the photos. Okay, next thing. I am so here for this. I was so shocked, but I am so freaking excited. I can't. David Spade, aka the actor, comedian. You may have seen him in Grown Ups. Like that's the kind of comedy, raunchy stuff he does. He was on SNL.
BFFs like with Adam Sandler.
Yes. Adam Sandler vibes, like kind of stupid comedy that I love. He is going to replace Chris Harrison as the Bachelor in Paradise host.
What? Oh, that's going to be funny. I might have to watch. What? Wait.
It's perfect.
It is perfect. He's gonna like pop up in steamy scenes like, hey guys, what you doing?
Oh my God, you're so ready. He will do this pose. Like, what's going on? You guys want to talk about it? Did you just touch each other's privates in the bathroom? Was that what you were doing? Like, it's gonna take Bachelor in Paradise from trying to be this like serious love connection show to just like totally admitting the ridiculousness of the concept that you're supposed to get engaged in like 2 weeks. Like, it's gonna be so funny. I'm so here for it.
Oh yes. Oh, you're making a good pitch. I'm gonna have to watch that because I was gonna ask you, is it considered like serious? Okay, yeah, not anymore.
Oh yeah, I mean, there have been engagements on Bachelor in Paradise. There have been marriages that come from it. There's a lot more drama. There's a lot more drama than the Bachelor Bachelorette, but I'm so ready.
I'm ready. That is gonna be funny. Okay, other things. I mean, I guess it's popping. I don't know. I just put it to mention, as we all know by now, Ariana Grande is now a married woman to Dalton Gomez, who I think is like 25. He's a little younger.
Oh.
But she got married in her house. They like planned a very intimate wedding, like less than 20 people.
Wow.
And I guess we weren't all like shocked, but I was just kind of like, okay, all right.
I was like, you're not going to show us more pictures or videos or a big to-do. There's
Did
like
you
2
read
pictures.
the Vogue had a whole article on it because Vera Wang designed the dress. So she's married to Pete Davidson Dalton Gomez. Margot, have you seen Mayor of Easttown? Oh, okay, I can't talk about it. Okay, that's the second thing. First Jersey Girl and then Mayor of Easttown. You need to watch.
What is it on? I've heard about it. What is it on? HBO?
Yes. HBO, Mayor of Easttown. Give Kate Winslet all the awards, and I will be excited to hear your takes once you watch.
Okay, we will discuss. We will discuss.
There's apparently not a season 2 planned, but Kate Winslet said that she is very open to playing Mayor again. So fingers crossed, because I'm excited for award season after that. HBO in the last year, I just have to say, the last year and a half, 2 years, whatever, they've just been giving us like good drama after good crime drama after mystery. Yep. Like, I don't know, something's changing, but they're doing it right.
They're doing it right at HBO. I agree.
Yes. Okay. Do you watch Handmaid's Tale?
I do, but I didn't even realize the new season was out.
Okay, add it to the list. You got to get on Handmaid's Tale season 4.
I'll watch it literally tonight. I love that show, but I got to watch a recap because it was so long ago. I forget what happened.
No, yeah. I think there's like a season 1 through 3 recap in the very first episode of this season. So,
okay, good.
But watch that as well so we can discuss. I gave you my attention for a whole season of Bachelor and Bachelorette. You can give me this.
Not people coming on the podcast thinking we're going to tell them all the tea. And then it's you just being like, Merle, why have you not watched this? You're not doing your homework. Sorry, guys. It's on me.
It's okay. She's a new graduate entering the adult world, but give her a break. And then another thing I randomly watched last night was Pink. She put out a documentary film called All I Know So Far on Amazon Prime Video. It's like a concert film. You know how these artists do the concert film documentary?
Yeah.
Life on tour. And it was pretty good. Like, I feel like we don't hear much from her besides her music, you know, like she seems kind of private, but like she's very likable. And the way she's raising her kids is very like, she's a great parent. She talks about, you know, it's definitely focused on her kids a lot. And I think she said a couple of years ago, she's not going to assign her kids their gender. She's going to let them grow up and decide.
Right.
So, you know, she's very progressive in that front, but it made you like want to like be friends with her. She talks about how she got to her, you know, show-stopping performances where she does like acrobatics and flies to the crowd, and she said it's easier for her to sing upside down than just stand on the stage. So it's interesting. She was like a gymnast as a kid. I didn't know that. And I feel like, you know, she was like the Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, like that era. Yeah, but we don't really hear, you know, her perspective on things, and she's just like a normal person, and made me like her.
And she's so talented. I've always thought this about Pink, like all the acrobatics she does, her voice, everything. Like she is an incredibly talented person. I also think she works incredibly hard.
Totally. And you can tell that she's dedicated to all aspects of her life. And just because she's a mom, she's not giving up what she loves. But just because she is a performer doesn't mean she's not going to be, you know, a good mom. So it was good. And her husband, like, he just loves her. Okay.
One more thing, because I've been listening to it every single day. I shit you not, at least once a day, is Olivia Rodrigo's new album, Sour. Have you listened, Lydia?
I haven't, and you told me to. I've only heard good for you. Good for you.
Okay, that has Paramore vibes, so I love it. But the whole album, like, banger after banger after banger. I mean, the whole album slaps so hard that I have to listen to it every single day.
Really?
It just takes you through all of the emotions. And like, I don't know. It's just, she is so beyond her years. I can't believe she released this when she was 17, especially if you want to go and listen to the last song of the album. It's super deep because the rest of the album is like all kind of breakup songs. I mean, they still hit, but it's all break. But the last song, the albums, I was like, whoa, like this girl is profound. So,
wow,
chef's kiss.
You made
A+.
I mean, you made your kiss. You made your point. So it's like driver's license was like, oh, there was that, and now there's sour.
Yep.
OT. Okay, now not popping. Give it to us.
Okay, well, the first thing, we don't have to go too much into it, but did you hear about Ellie Kemper?
I literally heard about it today, like for the first time.
So she was in a pageant. She won the pageant when she was after her freshman year of college, where she went to Princeton. She won this pageant from her hometown that was founded by a member of the KKK, had all these like white nationalist, white supremacist ties. And it's just like there are pictures, there's all of this evidence. I don't know how it hasn't come out before, but it's also like very strange because I don't think I've ever heard a single scandal about Ellie Kemper. I think she lives a very like chill life. So definitely was very surprised. She was 19 at the time and she hasn't made a statement so far, but I was just kind of like, what the fuck? Like I'll insert some pictures. It's like, what is going on? I thought I was like, in the Matrix or something. I was like, something's changed, but no, it's just Ellie Kemper.
No, I mean, definitely we're going to need her to make a statement to start.
Yeah.
Definitely none of this sounds good, but I feel like we just need more information. Like, how long has she known this? And like, did she know at the time? I feel like we don't know.
Right. Like it was her hometown. I don't know. We'll see about the statement because it's not looking good. But I'm like, where's her PR team? Like, get something out so you can like, if it was like just ignorance, like let us know.
Right. Of course.
But anyways, we'll keep you updated on that because that's kind of like murky and very shocking. And the other thing is, have you seen the trailer for the iCarly reboot?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. All these people were in the comments saying it was good. I thought it looked like trash, but maybe that's just me.
No, okay. I've always been a Disney person. I was never a Nickelodeon kid. I didn't watch SpongeBob. I didn't watch Drake and Josh. I barely watched iCarly. So I feel like I can't even comment because I'm not a part of the fandom, but to me, like, I wasn't like, oh my god, I want to see the reboot. Like, honestly, when I saw in an article, like just reading what it was going to be about and being more focused on them as adults and like her navigating her life, that sounded interesting. But when I saw the trailer, I wasn't like, oh my god, yes, like iCarly reboot, let's go. But also, I'm not a diehard fan, so I don't know. Right. And if you watched the whole time, so it didn't bring you like nostalgia vibes, like, oh my god,
it just felt like they were trying to do the adult thing, but also trying to do the kid, like make the same show at the same time. And I was like, either make it like more raunchy, more realistic. They're adults and whatever. She's still doing the kid show, the iCarly show, but like make it like, I don't know, more realistic, or it just felt like the same show. And I was like, I really liked iCarly as a kid, but I'm not going to watch this kid show as an adult. And maybe it's made for the next generation, like for the new generation of children. It's not meant for me, but I was like, don't try to make them adults and then make them be kids. I don't know. I was underwhelmed, but people in the comments were like, oh my god. And I was like, you know what? You enjoy it and I'm gonna sit over here.
Okay. All right. That's fair. I would have to agree. Okay. Well, let's move on to our topics. Kind of rapid firing them. I'll say that loosely, but Margot, we don't have to get into the backstory of this. I'm sure you're caught up on the Chrissy Tiegen tea.
Yes.
Generally. She's not having a good day, or probably weeks or last couple months.
Yeah.
But for some reason, this whole thing with her has really made me dive into the whole idea of cancel culture. And do I agree with it or not? Because I feel like months ago, even when we started this podcast, I'm quick to be like, cancel.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I know it's like your biases come into play when it's someone that you like or whatever, makes it harder to cancel someone. But it's like, I think for all intents and purposes, people are saying she's canceled. She's lost endorsement deals. She's lost like a lot of the brands that I guess she's been repping. But it's like, telling a minor to commit suicide is not okay, no matter who you are. There was literally, did you see, or they made a documentary about it, but there was like a case a couple of years ago of two good friends. It was a guy and a girl, and the guy was very suicidal, and the girl literally went on trial for texting him, like, he was like, I'm gonna kill myself, and she was like, oh, you should do it, and like detailing how he should do it, and he went through with it, and she was put on trial for, I guess, aiding his murder or his death.
And she got sentenced, like,
right,
she was guilty. Yeah.
So that has come up a lot now because people are saying if Courtney Stodden, who Chrissy Teigen messaged to kill herself, had gone through with it, is Chrissy culpable in some way? So yeah, I don't really know what I'm saying.
No, I agree. I mean, when I first heard it, I was like, I hate to say it, but I've always really liked Chrissy Teigen. So I was like, oh, they're just making something out of nothing, whatever. And then I like read more into what actually happened. I was like, this is incredibly fucked up. Like, this is bad. And I think cancel culture is so bad, but I believe in accountability. It's like, if you did something like that, should a brand endorse you? I don't know. I don't know what these answers are, but all I know was I was very shocked because I mean, Chrissy Teigen has always been outspoken, but I feel like she's never been like straight up mean.
No.
And this was like evil.
Literally. And I think she, at least one of the statements she put out kind of recently said like she was a different person then, and like she didn't deny anything by any means, but she said like she's changed a lot. But I think it's also believable that she meant what she said too, because like she's hilarious in the things she tweets and stuff, but like there's a lot of anger behind it. And it's like, I can't imagine being Courtney, like I think it was like 10 years ago now that this happened, but like watching Chrissy just rise and become more successful and get more opportunities and have this power family and be a power couple, like that had to be hard for her. And by no means did anyone like Courtney. Okay, that's rude. No means did I like Courtney. Okay, she was married to like a 60-year-old. Everyone was judging her. She was like trying to be a sex symbol, and her mom was also in love with the 60-year-old husband, and like it was a whole thing. And she was like ditzy and played like this weird character on her reality shows or whatever. But like she didn't deserve that, of course.
No, yeah.
So I wonder, what does Chrissy do now? Like, where does this go? Because no one is going to want to represent. There's no taking back what happened,
Yeah. I mean, usually what happens is they just leave the spotlight for like a few years and then subtly come back. I mean, not that it's equal by any means, but I just saw Kevin Spacey sign for his first movie since, he was kind of blackballed by the industry. Obviously, what he did is, I think, much worse, right? Like he actually sexually assaulted and harassed people, and she just used her words, which I'm not saying is okay, but it's like one act I think is worse than the other. But yeah, it's like people go away and then they try and live low key for a bit and then they come back. So it's like, how much does canceling someone even mean? And I don't know. It's all very tricky, and it's just like kind of sad how many people are famous and are icons and are also just like straight up assholes, or have mental health issues and don't get them checked out, and then act violently or harass people or whatever because they are not taking care of themselves. It's crazy.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to see what happens next with her, like we have to do for most things. But it's just like,
and what's kind of funny and awkward is that John Legend has always been like, she's my muse, she's like the amazing mother of my children. He's always like, I wrote this album for her, and everyone's gonna be like, boo your album.
Right. And that's what I was thinking, like she's married to John Legend, who's like America's Arthur, America's wedding singer, all the romantic love songs, like you said. Like I wonder, I'm sure they've had some late night discussions, like him being like, what the fuck. I'm sure he knew about those though, but like there had to be some sort of agreement, me saying we're not going to get into this, but there had to be some sort of agreement that Courtney and Chrissy made, because she even said, I think Chrissy ignored her when Courtney tried to reach out. I mean, Courtney didn't say anything till now. There was a reason for that. We don't know why, but
right.
So it's like, oh, yikes. Chrissy's not having a good day.
No, she's not. I mean, honestly, they're wealthy. She can sit at home and like take care of her kids and chill. But she had just launched that new business, like just like the cleaning like products, the vegan cleaning. I was like, that was like
with Kris Jenner.
Yeah, that was literally like, I swear 2 weeks before or something, or maybe not two. It was like a month before. And then, I mean, that's
I know. And
gonna put a
remember, I mean,
damper.
this is dark, but remember she and John had lost the baby in such a sad way.
Yeah.
And that was awful. And by no means does this take away from that pain.
Right. Of
So
course.
it's just a lot of layers, but no one, we do not condone Chrissy's actions in the past.
No.
Wrong.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Yikes.
All right.
Okay.
So you have not seen Mayor of Easttown, but you have read this story about Kate Winslet.
I mean, I've. Oh,
Huh?
Oh, I cut you off. Oh, sorry. Go back. Go for it. Oh, okay.
You haven't watched Mayor of Easttown, but you have been keeping up with your Kate Winslet news, which I'm proud of you for. So you heard that she is being just body positive, repping the true, real female body, and refusing to let editors or photographers, whoever, the film people, edit out her fat in sex scenes. Love it.
Yeah. Literally, I have always loved Kate Winslet. I wish I could give her a big fat kiss.
Let go, Jack.
She's like one of the most talented actresses ever. Like, she's insane. I love her. But yes, I read this article that not only in the sex scene of the show, I mean, I don't know if there's multiple, but at least in one of them, they were trying to edit out this, she's like, I'm a 40-something-year-old woman. I have wrinkles. This is my body. Like, and they were trying to edit out her belly. And she was like, And they also tried to edit out her wrinkles on the poster of the show. And she literally fought them and was like, put them back in. That's what I look like. I look at myself in the mirror every day and I see it. And it's okay. It's okay. That's what aging is. And I just love her for that, because I want to start seeing more of that. No more airbrushing every little thing out. Like, the reason people are so insecure about growing old and we have these anti-aging things and whatever, is because we never see it. So like, let's start seeing it.
Yes. Like she said in her quote in the article, she was like, faces that change, that move are beautiful faces. It's true. And I'm so glad that she spoke up about that, because we need to know how that came to be, or else we would just assume we wouldn't know,
Yeah. We'd be like, oh, cute. The male director decided this. He's such a good guy. It's like, no, the fuck he didn't.
Right.
Kate Winslet did that. She did that.
As if we needed another reason to love Kate Winslet. I mean, give her all the awards, give her all the beauty endorsements. Have you seen Ammonite? Is that what it's called? Ammonite. She has a movie with Saoirse Ronan. I haven't seen it.
No, but I've seen the trailer.
All right, I feel like you would like it,
because I love Saoirse Ronan too. I would have them each in one hand and give them both little smooches.
I know. I can't wait. Saoirse Ronan, like the fact that she's so young. I can't imagine like when she's Kate Winslet's age, like her resume is going to be even more. Whew, okay. I also just heard this story today. I don't know exactly when it happened, but did you hear about, there was some high school graduation in Texas, and the valedictorian, whoever gave the commencement speech, she wrote her speech, and it was approved by whoever approved it at the school. But during the speech, she went off script because something had just developed in the town about abortion laws, and she went off script of her speech to stick up for pro-choice.
That's amazing. I did hear about it. I didn't watch it yet. I saw it today. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, I just thought that was great. Like, the whole question is like, was she right or wrong for doing that? And I think she's the youth, she's the future. We need to speak up.
Yeah. I feel like when you're in high school, or like in the beginning of college or whatever, that is when you feel like it's before life really bogs you down and you start thinking it's impossible to change anything.
Right. Before you just become cynical and
right. And I'm like, no, that's exactly what she should have done. And more power to her, like I'm inspired by that. That inspires me. That makes me think maybe we can change the world. Even though now I'm like, we can't, but I'm like, we can. We sure can.
Yes. All right. You've got the next topic.
All right. So did you hear about John Mulaney's divorce?
No.
Okay, I was so shocked because he always has his bits and his comedy specials about his wife and loving his wife and all of these things. So they were married for 6 years and he filed for divorce on May 10th, right after he got out of rehab for drug and alcohol addiction. He's been in and out of rehab. Like he's always struggled with it's also in his comedy specials. He talks about it. Cocaine, I think, is his main drug, and then alcohol. And so he had just gone out of rehab. It was a 60-day program. He hadn't been on any social media. And literally right after he got out, he filed for divorce. Now, reports, as I was looking into it, reports said that his wife had also gone to rehab around the same time for an eating disorder. This hasn't been confirmed. This is alleged. For him, it's confirmed. Like he made a statement and everything. He went to rehab. But he filed for divorce right after he came out, blindsided his wife. In her statement, she said, I am heartbroken that John has decided to end our marriage. I wish him support and success as he continues his recovery. Like, she was like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. And I think that's really hard after you support someone for 6 years with their addiction to then, what it seems like, and we don't know the full story, but it seems like she was blindsided by this. I thought it was hilarious and poignant that because I said Olivia Rodrigo's new album is all about, like, it's all breakup songs. She posted her album on her Instagram story, John Mulaney's ex-wife, well, soon to be ex-wife, and she was like, at Olivia, like, let's hang out or something. And I was like, dang. There are sources saying he was texting with Olivia Munn while he was in rehab. Like they got together, like it was like filed for divorce, like next day, like headlines were like Olivia Munn and John Mulaney. And honestly, I feel so bad for his wife, Annie, because Olivia Munn is one of the most beautiful people on the planet.
I'm holding my tongue.
And to compare, like to see, like not only did your husband get out of rehab, straight up just file for divorce from you, even if you were having problems or whatever before, like it's like, okay, we're ending, and then he gets with Olivia Munn and you're sitting there like, what just happened? I mean, it's just like it's like it doesn't stop coming.
Oh no, I was literally over here like, number one, he cheats on you probably while in rehab, and then grand slam with the divorce, blindsided. First of all, why couldn't he switch those two around? That's my future husband. If you're gonna cheat on me, please just break up with me first. That's all I ask. Just tell me you're having thoughts of having an affair, then break it off, and then you can go fuck Olivia Munn. Secondly, Olivia Munn is way too hot for him. She's beautiful.
I know.
This is the textbook definition of comedy getting you the girl you want. Okay, this is Pete Davidson with Ariana Grande. This is Pete Davidson with Kate Beckinsale. This is damn. I feel bad for his ex. Okay, number three. Fuck. Number three is that I'm sad for his wife. Like I already said. That's crazy.
It's like that's a harsh blow. I mean, I don't know how I would react to that. Like it's really, I mean, and his wife or ex-wife, soon to be ex-wife, beautiful, totally beautiful. It's just hard because it's Olivia Munn, and I think the whole world regards Olivia Munn as like bow down sexy.
Oh, I thought of another one. This is Megan Fox and MGK.
Yes.
Another comparison.
Yes, literally. And so that's just rough. I mean, I hope they're both okay. Like, I hope John's okay. I don't think she's okay. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
She's posting a 17-year-old's album on her Instagram story. I don't think she's okay. But
no, Olivia Munn is so pretty. And she's 40. Oh my gosh. I want to look like that at 40.
I know.
Wow. I don't know why I thought Olivia Munn was married to Jason Sudeikis. Is that Olivia Wilde?
Olivia Wilde, yeah.
Oh. Damn, I'm sorry, Annie. Is that her name?
Yeah. Damn.
That sucks. I also I didn't follow John Mulaney though. Like I know he came to UMD and performed, right? And that was people were freaking out. But I didn't know he was an addict. I didn't know he was married. I didn't know any of that. So
Well, I'm just waiting for his next comedy special because he always airs his dirty laundry in the comedy specials. So I wonder if he'll talk about it. I mean, I don't think he would talk about it like saying mean things, but he would like crack jokes.
Yeah, he would. And by that time, let's be real, he's not going to be with Olivia anymore. So he's probably going to be like, got an amazing rebound and I was lucky as hell. He went to Georgetown also. Did not know that.
Oh, wow. Smarty.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's probably
Margaret.
how he got into the drugs. All those rich kids were like, okay.
He was like, if you say my dad worked in the White House one more time.
It is June. You know what that means. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Happy Pride Month. It should be Pride Day every day because there should be no oppression against the LGBTQ individuals in this country, but there is. So we have Pride Month and all the corporations put out rainbow flags, but then don't donate any money to the cause. So it is all just performative, but I'm here for you. I see you and I love you, and love is love is love is love.
Amen. Well said. Alrighty then, our quotes of the day. Mine is from the movie Supernova. I have not seen this movie. That's what it's called. A very wise man once said, "We will not starve for lack of wonders, but from lack of wonder."
I like that.
Gotta think about
I
it.
can ponder that one a little bit. My quote is just about friendship because this past weekend was so fun. All right. It is, each friend represents a world in us, a world possibly not born until they arrive. And it is only by this meeting that a new world is born. And it is by Anais Nin. And I feel that about this friendship.
That's
beautiful.
beautiful.
This about all my friendships. I feel this about the people who watch this.
Especially to the end. Especially you till the end. Thank you.
Did you make it? Not me looking at our YouTube stats and saying like average view 5 minutes. And I'm like, okay.
Maybe they skip around and they just get so captivated by a certain topic and they're like, ooh, yeah. But
yeah,
we appreciate you.
We do.
You open up new worlds for us. Okay, Margot. Well, it has just been great catching up. It's been too long. Let's never take a break ever again. Just kidding. We probably will, but we all need breaks once in a while. And this was a great one. And so glad we got to see each other in person. That will happen again soon. And we love everyone watching. We hope you stay tuned because we do have some guests coming up, all different perspectives, opinions, all that jazz. And we will see you soon in 2 weeks.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. It's funny.
And that's the show. Stalk us on Instagram at popoffsis.podcast and check out our Pop Off Sis YouTube channel.
We'll see you next time.
Pop off, sis.